Good morning from Chinatown here in Kuala Lumpur. Today we are finally leaving Kuala Lumpur for a few days. We're going to go down south on the eastern coast of Malaysia to Malacca. We're going to show you around Malacca before we come back to KL. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're Ronnie and Jeremy, and we're digital nomads traveling around the world. We spent the last 2 years living in Southeast Asia during a global pandemic. Now we're back on the move again on our quest to visit every country in the world. We're documenting our journey in hopes that it will inspire and help others to purchase their first plane ticket to a foreign destination. And we hope you'll come along with us for the ride. Okay, we have hailed our Grab taxi successfully. We have left the hotel in Chinatown, and now we're just stopped at a petrol station for our Grab driver to fill up the car for the trip to Malacca. This should be a 125-kilometer trip, and we decided to take a Grab taxi because it was only about 58 US dollars. Okay, welcome to our place in Malacca. We are here at the Airbnb. No frills kind of place, just a simple Airbnb with all the amenities that we need, and we're going to show you around. First, you have a simple little kitchenette, table for 2 or 3 people, kitchenette, sink, and microwave, a toaster, and hot water kettle, and a nice refrigerator. Once you pass the kitchen area, you have this cozy living room area where you can sit back and watch TV. We have a smart TV that's probably a 50-inch TV on the wall, and we also have a private balcony that looks out over the pool. Once you're ready to tuck in after a night out exploring Malacca, there is a nice queen bed here that is very cozy and comfortable as well, and it also has glass windows that look out onto the pool. And we do have a work area right beside the bed. It's a desk big enough to do all your laptop kind of work, but I have to be honest, the chair is a bit rickety. I won't be sitting here very much. I think I'll do most of my work on the sofa. And like all bathrooms in every place that we stay at, there is an echo and a crazy wild fan inside that makes noise. So I'll let you peek in without me. But there is a nice toilet. There's a rainfall shower right beside the toilet, so it is a wet bathroom. There's no dividing curtain or shower glass, and a sink. Simple but efficient. Okay, it's time to go out and explore Malacca a little bit. We were successful in choosing another scary apartment building. We're good at that. Now we're going to go out and see if we can find some food. Okay, our first food stop today is at Mako, which is a traditional Nyanya Chinese restaurant here in Malacca. Our Airbnb host said we must visit here and eat here, so we're gonna try out several dishes here at the restaurant. It's a little bit noisy in here, so we'll show you the food and we'll give you our review.
So we ordered, this is the chicken spring roll, and then the special ayam goreng mako, and the mixed veggies, and we still have another. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, thank you. And last is asam pedas.
Okay, the spring rolls looks like the easiest to eat. It's like a mixed chicken meat with veggies inside, fried.
Maybe it's good mixed with this, with the asam pedas.
Need some sauce. Tasty, but a lot of oil.
No, the asam pedas.
The asam pedas is very good, spicy, good dish. Yeah, good flavors.
Yeah, good.
But you do need some rice with the asam pedas because there's a lot of sauce. Really soupy.
Yeah.
Here's their special ayam goreng, Mako style. Good chicken wings. Alright, we just finished our first lunch here at Mako in the center of Malacca. Total price was 91 Malaysian ringgit, so less than 20 US dollars. I'll put the exact conversion in the video for you. But yeah, the food was good. If you want a traditional
Malacca nyonya.
yeah, if you want traditional Nyang food, come here. It was very tasty. The asam pedas was very good, and the grupuk crackers were very good as well. Maybe the best I've ever had. Inside St. Paul's Church, which is on top of Malacca Hill, or St. Paul's Hill. This area, of course, was built by the Portuguese back in the 1400s, and then in the 1600s, the Dutch invaded, and they took over this area. St. Paul's Church was once a Catholic church, but then under the Dutch, it became a Protestant church because of the Dutch religion. And then in the 17 and 1800s, when the British invaded Malaysia, this area was ceded to the British, and St. Paul's Church actually fell into disuse because the British favored the Christ Church, which was a different church in the area. However, they still used St. Paul's Church and the graveyard surrounding the church to bury their dignitaries. So it remained a centerpiece of even their culture. And then later, after the British left Malaysia and the Malays gained their independence from the British, this area became a monument area, and the Malacca Hill is still here and preserved quite well, and all the ruins from the Portuguese, Dutch, and the British still remain on the property here. making our way down off Malacca Hill. Ronnie's got her portable fan.
That's helpful.
Battling the heat here in Malacca. I also need to mention that there's also a fort here. So in the 1500s, the Portuguese actually built a fort around Malacca Hill, and they named that Alfamosa. So on the tourist attractions list, you might see Alfamosa listed instead of St. Paul's Hill or St. Paul's Church or Malacca Hill, because the fort is also a popular destination. But all of it's been pretty well preserved, what's left, and yeah, you can come here every day. It's free of charge. No fees, and there are plenty of tourists here. We're making our way down off the hill, and we're going to go check out some more historical sites here in the center of the city. We are now in the Red Square here in Malacca. This was built in 1650 by the Dutch, and it served as the city hall for the governor and the deputy governor of the Dutch government here in Malacca. And now it is a museum, and there is of course a museum fee, and many believe it is the oldest Dutch historical colony building in the Orient that's still remaining. And it's also right beside Christ Church, which was also built by the Dutch. It's a Protestant church here in the center of Malacca. And when the Dutch turned over the government to the British in the 1800s, they established a free English education center near this Red Square. So it has remained a centerpiece in Malacca's history, and even today it's a centerpiece for tourists to visit because of the very familiar Dutch look on the outside. The whole square is painted red, of course, so it's quite attractive. And the buildings are in still pretty good condition, so you can come here and walk around. It's a nice walking area, and of course all the tuk-tuks are always waiting to give you a ride here.
Oh, look at that.
We're on a river cruise in Malacca. I'm waiting for the cruise. Sunset. I'm tired. Hot.
So hot
sweaty.
here, yes.
That's the summary of our current situation. We just finished our river cruise here in Malacca. Things are starting to get lively here by the river. It's sunset, and more of the shops are opening, and more of the bars and restaurants are opening. I think you can hear some of the music. The river cruise, if you're curious, is 30 Malaysian ringgits per person, or about $6.50. It's a 40-minute cruise down the river and back, and it is quite nice. We're surprised. I thought it was going to be kind of hokey and a ripoff, but it was a nice leisurely ride down the river, and there was a breeze and it was quite comfortable. I would recommend it. Another food stop. We are in Malacca's Jonker streets, and we have stopped for roasted chicken and rice balls, which is a very popular thing here in Malacca. We were told by many people to get the local roasted chicken and rice balls, and so we have come here to get that. And we also got some drinks, and we'll see how delicious this roasted chicken is.
This is the rice bowl. Look at this.
We'll try some of this roasted chicken before we do anything else. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty golden and pretty delicious. Pretty tasty.
And
really
here,
juicy.
This is some rice bowl, the roasted chicken, and I already put the sambal mixed together. Oh.
I think Ronnie's full.
Yeah. I only eat 2 rice balls, but me full.
That medium plate of roasted chicken,
No.
I think was an entire chicken.
Yeah, it's whole chicken.
But it's very good, very tasty. And we highly recommend the roasted chicken here at Jonker Street in Malacca. I also want to say that we are doing most of the sites and eating at most of the restaurants that our Airbnb host recommended. But if you have recommendations for best restaurants in Malacca or your favorite restaurants in Malaysia in general, go ahead and put those in the comments, because we definitely read all of those, and we love adding new great restaurants to our list of things to do. And yeah, it could be street food or restaurants or whatever. We're down for trying new things. Put those in the comments, and if we don't get to it on this trip in Malaysia, maybe on our next trip.
Then follow our Instagram.
Yeah, follow our Instagram, and if you want to send us direct messages on there and give us recommendations of places that we should eat at in real time, there's a better chance of you catching us on Instagram, because we might actually be in that place still if you want to send us a recommendation or something that we should do in the town that we're at. So Instagram is more live. Follow us at Kentuckians Abroad. Okay, we have finished up here of our lunch at the Chicken Rice Ball restaurant in Jonker Street. Total cost was only 50 Malaysian ringgits, or 11 US dollars, for a hearty plate of roasted chicken and 4 of the rice balls. We are totally full. We also got 2 drinks, so we're totally full and we're ready to move on to the next place, walk off some calories. So we are very excited about coming to Malacca because it is a UNESCO World Heritage City, but also Malacca is known for their coconut shakes. And we were in Singapore, we stopped at a place called Mr. Coconut, and we loved their coconut shakes. And it turns out they got the idea for their business from all the coconut shake places in Malacca. These are our first Malacca coconut shakes for today.
Yes, that's really good. This is the original one.
Got the original coconut shake and the mango coconut shake. These are great.
You must try this if you visit Malacca.
Absolutely
This is the
delicious.
best. Yes.
I could drink these all day. And it's all fresh fruit. We're just making our way through Malacca, seeing all the historical sites there are to see. This is a UNESCO World Heritage City, so there are many places that have been preserved that represent the culture here in Malaysia. We are outside Flora de la Mar, which is a ship that sank in 1512 on its way to Europe. And the Malaysian people keep this ship here as part of the Maritime Museum because it's a symbol of the overthrowing of the colonial powers that once ruled Malaysia. We are now at Fort Malacca here in the center of Malacca, the town. And this fort has been standing since the 1500s. And every time that Malacca was conquered by a different foreign power, of course, the fort changed hands and was controlled by that power. And actually, the British, when they took control of Malacca in 1795 until 1818, they wanted Malacca, the town, and the fort to kind of dissipate and be run down because they had opened a new trading port in Penang. And they wanted Penang to be very successful, and they thought the only way for that trading port to succeed would be to let Malacca fall into a failed state so that it could not compete with Penang. The fort did decline and the fort did become kind of ruins, but what was left has been preserved, and Malacca as a town really never declined to the extent that the British wanted it to. And now today, Penang and Malacca are both very much a cultural centerpiece to a Malaysian way of life.
They call is asam pedas. This is with the fish, like a soup, and coming with the rice, egg, and sambal. It's good. Spicy, sour, and sweet.
Alright, we're here at Heron House, which is a Chinese Malay restaurant on the canal here, and I ordered some chicken chop with fried rice, which has some kind of gravy sauce over top of the chicken, and there's some spicy chili sauce here on the side, but looks like maybe a grilled or a fried chicken. We'll see. It's a black it's a black pepper gravy. It's quite strong. Take your breath away, but it's pretty good. Alright.
This is the luxury tuk-tuk.
We're gonna close our vlog here because we can't top this, I don't think. These are the most luxurious tuk-tuks in all the world that I've seen. So come to Malacca if you want luxury tuk-tuks. If you enjoy our travel content, we hope you'll smash that like button and share this vlog with all your friends on social media. And if you enjoy trekking around the world with us, we hope you'll subscribe to our channel and check that notification bell so you know when our new videos come out every week. But remember, you don't have to be a Kentuckian to travel with us. You just gotta have fun. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on keeping on. Cheers.
Cheers.